What is up, guys? This video is dedicated to the members of this channel. So this is my first time ever playing as Kamala Khan Miss Marvel. So I asked the members of this channel which aspect you guys want to see me play her in, and protection won by a landslide. So we are doing a protection deck, but her hero ability here, Morphogenetics, is a response after you play an attack, thwart, or defense event. We can exhaust it to return that event to your hand. I feel that works a lot better with attack and thwart events, and I'm not sure how to do it in protection here. So we are playing a mostly basic deck here with multi-talented as our main attack slash thwart event. And we do have stuff like the plasma pistols, and we have a splash of protection with the energy barrier and repurpose here. So we are doing like a repurpose deck kind of, but mostly it's going to be a basic deck with the power in all of us. And we'll see how it goes here. I'm not exactly sure how that will work with Miss Marvel, but you guys want protection, so that's what we're going to do. And then I also had a members poll asking you guys which villain you guys want to see me face here with my first game, and you guys voted for Zola, so we are going to be facing Zola here on expert mode. And I do want to give a huge shout out here to Guarismo, who requested that if we do Zola, he wants to see the Reavers modular set. So we do have the Reavers in here, and this is a minion heavy modular set from the Rogue hero pack. So we have like Waco from the Reavers right here, and yeah, hopefully it goes okay. Let's shuffle up the encounter deck. And I just want to thank all the members of the channel so much. I appreciate you guys a lot, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, let's go ahead and get Zola set up. So the main scheme setup sets to search the encounter deck for Hydra Prison and reveal it. We have that right here. We also search the encounter deck for the Ultimate Battle Servant, which we have right here. We put into play. The Ultimate Battle Servant has one scheme, one attack, comes in with toughness, and he gets +1 attack for each attachment on him. And then we shuffle the encounter deck already. And the Hydra Prison says, when reviewed, we search your deck, discard power in hand for a hero-specific ally. So that's going to be our Red Dagger, I believe. Yeah, that's our Miss Marvel identity-specific ally. Let's shuffle up our player deck. We place X threat on the scheme, where X is the total cost of all allies beneath it, and we shuffle your deck. So the cost here is 3, plus the 1 initial threat. It's going to be 4 threat on the Hydra Prison. When it's defeated, we can remove the scheme from the game and return each ally beneath it to its owner's hand. So we shuffled up, and then we put Red Dagger beneath the Hydra Prison. They caught him, and then 4 threat on Hydra Prison here. Okay, and let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B. 0 threat as a force response after resolving step 1 to villain phase. We place a test counter on here. If there's 3, then we mill until we get a minion and reveal it and remove the counters. Zola comes in here with Retaliate printed on his hero card. 2 schemes to attack. Whenever he's reviewed, we search the encounter deck and discard power for test subjects and reveal it. So we have that right here with 2 times player threat. A hazard, when it's defeated, we mill until we get a minion, and then we reveal it from the encounter deck. And I think that is it for Zola's setup. So let's flip back over to Alter Ego, and we're going to draw up to our hand size of 6, and see what we get. Okay, we got a double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think I'm looking for an ally here, right? Do we need the thwarting? We don't need anything. We just want an ally, I think. Multi-talented could be good. Let's just mulligan 5 and draw 5 more. Really want an ally. Okay, thank goodness we got Vivian here. So we could play her. We have a big hands. And this is, okay, let's use our Teen Spirit action. Discard cards on top of your deck until you get a Miss Marvel card. And we got him right here with Amir Khan. And we can add to our hand, everything else gets discarded. So this guy is really good, I think, because if we exhaust him, we can place a card from discard pile on the bottom of your deck and draw a card. So it gives us a draw in Alter Ego. But right now we need more help in hero form. It's a problem. If I play Vivian and then I play, she can blank us out. She'll swing for 1. We could play big hands to take this guy out. He has 4 life. And then if we recur him, we could, if I play Amir Khan here, he draws the card. Okay, that will work. Okay, we're going to use a resource here to play Amir Khan. He's a 1-cost support. As an Alter Ego, actually exhaust him, place 1 card from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck, and then draw a card. Let's get the double, I think. We're going to get the double here. Yeah, we're going to add it to the bottom of our deck. And then we can draw a card. So, yeah, because we're in Alter Ego, so we use that. Okay, let's flip up here to hero form. We're going to use a double resource when paying for a basic card to play Vivian. When she enters play, choose an attachment, non-elite minion, or non-permanent side scheme. We're going to choose this side scheme right here. Until the end of the round, its printed text box is blank. So it no longer has a text box here, so no hazard icon, I believe, right? till the end of the round, treat the card's printed text box as they were blank, except for traits. So does that, I think that blanks out the hazard, right? I could be wrong, but hopefully it blanks out the hazard. Okay, Vivian's gonna swing for 1, knock off the tough from the ultimate battle servant. She'll take a consequential damage. Then we're gonna use a double resource here to play Big Hands, hero action attack, do 4 damage to enemy. That's gonna take out the ultimate battle servant. Then we use Miss Marvel's effect. After you play an attack, throw, or defense event, we can exhaust Miss Marvel, return that event to your hand, so we get the Big Hands back to our hand. Then we use 2 resources here to play Energy Barrier. So come in here with 3 reflection counters. When you take any amount of damage, we can remove a reflection counter, prevent 1 damage, and do 1 damage to enemy. I am not sure about this Vivian thing. Does it blank out the hazard, guys? Yeah, I am almost positive that Vivian does blank out that hazard. Okay, so we're just play it that way. Let's end our turn, ready back up. We're gonna draw it back up to our hand size here of 5 in our hero form. And ooh, we got Moon Girl and Nick, but no doubles here, unfortunately. And I have only 1 mental here with Nick. All right, Zola's turn. He's gonna add 1 threat to the main scheme. After doing that, he's gonna add a test counter to the main scheme. So we give him that. He is going to attack us here. I kind of want Vivian to throw for 2 from test subjects. Do we just take the attack? Can stun him next turn, or we can hold on to Nick. Yeah, let's just take the attack to the face. So he's in with a base of 2. This would be the boost 1, so 3 damage. Brings us from 10 down to, do I energy barrier? Let's save it for minions, right? There's tons of minions. So we're gonna take 3 damage. That brings us from 10 down to 7. All right. Then Zola's gonna deal us a face down encounter card, which is Honed by Dawn. You may flip to alter ego form. Oh, let's do that. And then we can choose to exhaust ourselves or remove this card to remove this card from the game, or this card persona support you control. So either discard this or exhaust. Let's exhaust so we can remove this from the game. So now we're in alter ego, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and use our Teen Spirit then as the alter ego action. Discard from the encounter deck or our player deck until you get a Miss Marvel card. There's a double that I wanted. We got our Biokinetic Polymer Suit as a Miss Marvel card. So we add to your hand. Then we want a Amir Khan. I think I play Nick, Amir Khan, Moon Girl. Right? Yeah, let's do. Actually, I kind of want to get Bruno. Is there another Miss Marvel card that we like? Wiggle Room is good too, right? Let's do. Oh, and the hazard icon was blanked out. That's why we only got 1 encounter card. I think yeah, why don't we do this? We're going to do 4 resources here so I can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're pick the one to draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Man, no doubles. We're going to Amir Khan here as alter ego action. Place a card from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. So let's get Bruno Corelli. Put him at the bottom of our deck, and we can draw a card as alter ego action. And probably just gonna. Oh, okay. We lucked into a double here, so now I can play the mansion, which is what I really want to do. So let's use the Power Novels as a double and paying for a basic card. This would be 2 more resources for a total of 4. So we can play Avengers Mansion. We can exhaust the Avengers Mansion, so we can draw a card. Resource to play our Biokinetic Polymer Suit. It's a 1-cost upgrade. As a hero resource, we can exhaust this card and generate a water resource for an event. So we're getting pretty good setup here. Let's flip up to hero form, and then let's just do. I think we just keep Vivian around. She throws from this, we get a minion. Let's do. What do we do here, guys? Because then Nick could do damage to me immediately, which could be useful. Nah, I'd rather keep her as a blocker, I think. So Nick's gonna throw for 2 from test subjects. I feel like we're very squishy. Defeats a side scheme. When it's defeated, we mill from the encounter until we get a minion and reveal that minion. So we're gonna, we got him right here, the ultimate battle servant with toughness. And then, yeah, okay, so we just got him back. Nick will come in, take a consequential damage, All right, that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. So we need energy barrier the tough off. All right, and then it is back to our turn. Or no, we're ending our turn, so we drop back up to 5, and Vivian's still here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I feel like we're not getting, where are our doubles? We got, well, these were just carded. And then I think we put a double back. Oh yeah, we have 1 more double, 1 to strength left. All right, it is Zola's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to add a test counter. He's going to attack us. We're going to have Nick block the attack. This will be the boost. Place 1 test counter on the main scheme. For each test counter on the main scheme, Zola gets +1 scheme, +1 attack with activation. So he's just hitting for 3, which would still take out Nick Fury. Okay, when there are 3 or more test counters here, we discard the 3 counters. We mill from the encounter tag until we get a minion and put it into play, engage with the first player. So let's mill here until we get a minion. Okay, we got Donald Pierce. His villainous, one scheme, 1 attack. After he engages you, reveal the top card, the topmost Reaver minion from discard pile. Okay, there are no Reaver minions in discard pile, so we don't have to reveal it. So that is really fortunate. But he is going to activate against us right now with villainous. So we can choose the order of how we want minions to attack. Let's do Donald Pierce attacks us here. We're going to take it. He's in with a base of 1. Villainous gives him a boost card, which is 0. Okay, so just 1 damage. We're using energy barrier, prevent that 1 damage as interrupt, and then do 1 damage to an enemy. So we're going to do damage on the Battle Servant to knock off his tough. Okay, and then Battle Servant's going to hit us for 1. We could energy barrier. I think we just take it though. Let's see. We do have Embiggen and Big Hands. But I kind of want to play X to give us a flip. If we play X though, can I take this guy out? Probably not. We don't have the damage otherwise. Let's see if we have the polymer suit, so we could. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna take the 1 damage from Ultimate Battle Servant. That'll bring us from 7 down to 6. All right, then we get that 1 face down counter card, which is Cybernetic Enhancements attached to a minion. Although I gain Surge, the attached minion cannot take damage. And after they attack, we can discard. So it just gives them +1 attack. I think, if we get to the Ultimate Battle Servant, he gets another plus attack, so he has 3 attack. But whatever minion we give it to can't take damage. I think we give it to the Ultimate Battle Servant still, because Villainous is, I think, it's worse, and we want to try to defeat this guy. So we're going to give this to the Ultimate Battle Servant. He has +1 attack now, and he can't take damage until after he attacks. And he gets +1 attack for each attachment on him. Let's put a 3 here, so I remember his 3 attack, because I'm definitely going to forget. All right, and it's back to our turn. Let's Avengers Mansion. Draw a card here. Ironheart, I like to see. Let's see, what do we do here? If I play a big hands, we do 4. And then we can just swing 1, 2, take this guy out because he has villainous. We play X. And then we confuse Zola, and we just block the attacks. Yeah, I think that's the play here. Okay, let's go ahead and exhaust the biopolymer suit to generate a water resource for an event. This would be a second resource here, so we can play big hands. Here, actually attack, do 4 damage to enemy. We're going to put 4 on Donald Pierce, who can take damage. And then, we can energy barrier him out. So I think that's what we do, rather than using Vivian, because I wanted to block still. So I think we just play X here. Yeah, this would be 3 resources, so we can play Professor X. Whenever you enters play, choose one. We pick the one to confuse the villain. So Zola is now confused. X is going to thwart 3. Let's take it off the main. He'll take a consequential damage. And then we're going to swing for 1 on Donald Pierce, so 5 damage on him now. And then that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. I think, yeah. And we're going to draw back up to 5, right? Yeah, that's the end of our turn. Okay. We've got the Quinn Carrier. Okay. We got Wiggle Room. That can, that's our like defense thing. So that's pretty good. All right. So it is Zola's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. And then he's going, okay, so wait, he added 1 to, and then he adds a test counter. I'm tripping up. He's going to attack us with a base of 2. X will block. Here's a boost card. Boost effect is place a test counter on the main scheme. For each test counter, he gets +1 attack, +1 scheme, so he's hitting for 3. That will take out X. All right, then the minions are going to attack us here. This guy has 3 attacks. This guy has 1 with villainous. I think we just kill him first because I don't want the boost from his villainous anyways. Right? Let's see. These are both interrupt, so we can trigger the timing on them. So this minion's going to hit us here for 3. We're going to first trigger the energy barrier. So when you take any amount of damage, prevent 1 of the damage, remove a counter from here, and then deal 1 damage to enemy. So we're going to prevent 1 of the damage and do a damage to Donald Pierce, which would defeat him. Then we're still taking 2 damage, so we're going to play Wiggle Room. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of it, and draw a card. So when we take the 2 now, we're going to prevent all 3 of it, and then we can draw a card, so we take no damage. After this guy attacks, we can discard the Cybernetic Enhancements, and now he can take damage. Okay, so that's good. And it is the encounter step here. We get an encounter card, which is going to be technological enhancements inside 1, and place a test counter on the main scheme. Man, he's getting so many test counters. So when there's 3 test counters, we discard them, and then we remove or discard from the encounter deck until we get a minion and then reveal that minion. So we're just gonna get a minion here. Got Skullbuster, another Reaver with teamwork and toughness, but there is no other Reaver in play, so he won't activate. Choose scheme to attack. After he engages you, place a threat on the main scheme for each Reaver minion engaged with you. He's only 1, so 1 threat goes on the main. Goes up to 3. Alright, man, okay. Alright, oh, this guy has back to 1 attack now. Okay, so it is back to our turn. He doesn't activate, so let's go ahead and... Ooh, I think we have... Did we put a double there? Let's Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Nice, we got a double. Okay, that's really good. I think we played the Quinn carry here. We don't have the Avengers trait. I thought Ms. Marvel was an Avenger. She's a champion in human. So Quinn carrier says play only if your identity has the Avengers trait. We don't have that, so Quinn carrier is a dead card. We can't play it. All right, so forget about the Quinn carrier. Interesting. What was other card in here? Did we get like Moon Girl or something? Let me see. No, it's not Moon Girl. Did we get Nick Fury? No. Oh, it's Professor. No, we didn't get Professor X either. So I really want to flip down. Oh yeah, he's confused. So we can't flip down. We can guarantee a card that we get here. So I feel like I get Nick Fury because we have... No, that was in our hand already. What card did I put at the bottom of the deck? Darn it, I have no clue what I put there. All right. Did I put a Miss Marvel card? Yeah, I have no clue what card I put, guys. Because if it was a Miss Marvel card, then I can use my ability, Team Spirit, to grab it. Problem is, I don't know if it is a Miss Marvel card. Oh, yeah, I think we got Bruno. Okay, let's check here. Is Bruno in our discard pile? If it's not, I can draw it if I flip down. Yeah, Bruno is not in there. Yeah, okay, so it's Bruno. So we can Team Spirit Bruno. We can Amir Khan to guarantee that we draw the other card, whatever card that we put. Oh no, I have to use this first, which decks me out before I Amir Khan. Did not plan that out right. Darn. Okay. Is there any other way for us to draw? If I Amir, yeah, he forced us to draw a card. So I think I just get 2 Miss Marvel cards. No, I still really want to get Nick. So we don't use our Team Spirit here when we flip, because I want Nick Fury for the next turn whenever we flip back up to hero form. I would get Moon Girl, but I don't know if I have the mentals to pay for her. Okay, let's just plan this turn out here. So we can play the Plasma Pistol, ping off his Tough. We could play a Big Hands here, which does 4. Vivian can swing for the 1. We can bring Big Hands back, take out the Boss Serpent, and then we just take out all the minions here. The threat is okay if there's no minion scheming. He's confused. I think that's the play. Okay, we'll do a double here to play our Plasma Pistol. It's a 2-cost upgrade. Comes in with 3 charge counters. We can exhaust it, remove a charge counter, and deal damage to an enemy as a hero action. So that would knock off Skullbuster's Tough. Okay, then we're going to use our Polymer Suit, generate a raw resource for an event. This would be another resource. So we can play Big Hands. Here, action attack, do 4 damage to the enemy. Let's smack the Skullbuster here for 4. And then we're going to use Miss Marvel's effect. After you play an attack or event, exhaust her, return that event to your hand. We're going to get the Big Hands back in our hands here. And then we're going to use 2 resources here to play Big Hands again. Here, action attack, do 4 damage to the enemy. That's going to knock out the Ultimate Bow Servant here. Vivian's going to swing for 1, take out Skullbuster, who has 4 damage. That's a total of 5. So he's gone. Vivian will take consequential damage, gets knocked out. Okay. And then we have Zola confused, so we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. And then we can use Team Spirit to grab Bruno. So I think what I do is I Amir Khan a Kamala card, because then I can just play Bruno or the other card. Right? Yeah, at least we want to at least play something in our Alter Ego. And then we just won't get Nick anymore. Okay, let's exhaust Amir Khan. Place a card from discard pile on the bottom of your deck, and then draw a card. So let's get Nakia, I guess. So she goes to the bottom of our deck, and we draw a card. We draw into Bruno Corelli. We're going to use our Team Spirit, discard cards from the top of your deck until you get a Miss Marvel card. We got it right away. We add it to our hand. We decked out now, so we get a encounter card for decking out, and then we shuffle the discard pile here back into the deck. Okay, so it's still our turn. So I'm gonna play either Bruno or Nakia. Who do I go for? Ooh, if I saw my hand, I would know. I think we just do Nakia because she's gonna help us reduce. She's gonna give us more immediate presence, while Bruno may not do anything, right? So let's use a resource here to play Nakia Bahadir. As RTU action, we exhaust her and reduce the next card that we play by 1. All right, that's gonna end our turn. Let's right back up here. And even if he flips a main scheme, I guess it's okay. We're gonna draw back up to our hand sets here of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like the double in Mockingbird. Okay, so it is Zola's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main scheme. He adds a test counter. He's going to scheme because we're an alter ego, but he is confused. Activation won't go through. Then we're dealt a face and a counter card for a total of 2. First one is exhaustion. Oh, I wanted to recover. We get exhausted, and that will also surge, so we get another encounter card. Zola's mutate. When reviewed, we discard from the counter deck until you get a tech attachment, and then attach it to Zola's mutate. Okay, tech attachment. Attached to the minion with the most remaining hit points without a copy of this card, it has +2 hit points and gains guard. So he has 7 life here. Still 1 scheme in to attack. We can't attack Zola because he has guard. Last encounter card is Ultimate Battle Servant with toughness. Okay, so the minions just came back. All right, it is back to our turn here. No recovery for us. We have the Plasma Pistol. That's pretty good. It also has the restricted keywords, so we won't have 2 of them in play. Okay, Multi-Talented can heal us, though. And Biggin can increase the amount of damage we do by 2. So this guy has 7 life. We can do 6 with 1 attack. If we play big hands. Okay, let's think what we want to do for our alter ego stuff. Do I Teen Spirit now or Mansion first? Let's Teen Spirit first. This card crouches on the top of your deck until you get a Miss Marvel card. No, 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 no. These are all such good cards. Moon Girl, goodbye all my doubles. Okay, we finally got Miss Marvel card. Lost all the good stuff though. All right, that was terrible. Okay, and then let's Amir Khan to get something back. So we can exhaust Amir Khan. Place a card from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. Let's get a Miss Marvel card because then we won't deck out at the bottom of our deck. So we get Bruno, add him at the bottom of our deck. Then we can draw a card. Then we're going to Avengers Mansion, draw another card. All right. See, now we drew really bad cards. I don't like that a lot at all. We could... Okay, I want to take out both minions. I want to remove some threat here from the main. And I want to play Mockingbird for the stun on Zola. So let's plan this out. Okay, let's exhaust... I think we for sure play Mockingbird, so we don't have to think about anything else. We're going to exhaust Nakia to reduce the cost of the next card you play this phase by 1. Mockingbird is going to be 2 costs. This would be a double, so we can play Mockingbird. When Mockingbird enters play, stun enemy, let's stun Zola. So he won't attack us at least. Okay, now we gotta worry about these minions. So if I play the Embiggen and then I use 3 to play Multi-Talented. Ooh, it doesn't do what I want it to do. It's gonna do 4, 2. Okay, I think what we do is we just take this guy out. We do 4 to him. That's just not enough. Yeah, this is not enough damage. So I could hold in a wiggle room. Let's just take his attack. And then we don't need an energy barrier. Okay, yeah, okay, we're just gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna flip up. We're going to use 2 resources here. Do I want the energy barrier? That's the other one. Yeah, I want to hold on to it. 2 resources here, so I can play Embiggen. It's a 2-cost upgrade. When you play an attack event, we can exhaust the card, increase the amount of damage the event deals by 2. Let's exhaust our suit to generate a water resource for an event. And then this will be, we're going to throw it away. I want the wiggle room. So we're going to declare the water to be a mental. This will be energy and physical, so we can play Multi-Talented. Hero action, attack, and thwart. If you pair this event using at least 1 physical, mental, or energy, we can do the corresponding effect. So we use 1 of each one. So deals 2 damage to enemy. It's an attack event, so we can actually exhaust Embiggen, which is going to... Actually, sorry guys, we're going to... before we do that, we're going to first have Mockingbird, swing for 1. Let's knock off the tough first. Should take consequent damage, and then we're going to play multi-talented. So it's going to do 4 damage because we use Embiggen. That'll take out the Ultimate Battle Servant. Remove 2 die from his scheme because we use a mental. Let's take 2 off the main. And we can also hew 2 from your identity, so we go from 6 back up to 8. Alright, that wasn't terrible. We saving the wiggle room here. That's going to end our turn. Let's write it back up. Not the most impactful turn from Ultra Ego with so many cards in our hand, but it was decent-ish. And there's that dead Quinn carrier. Okay, it is Zola's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main, then he adds a test counter. He's going to attack us. He's stunned. This minion's going to hit us here for 2. We're going to play a wiggle room. When you would take an amount of damage for event 3 of it, we take no damage and we can draw a card. Turn into a shrink, and then we get a phase down counter card, which is going to be Cybernet enhancements attached to a minion. They cannot take damage after they attack. We can discard this card. So he has 3 attack now and 7 life. Cannot take damage. We could block it or wiggle room it. I think we just saved the wiggle room again. So it's back to our turn. Let's Avengers Mansion, draw another card. Ooh, I like X here a lot. Okay. What I think I do is, do we want to try to get Red Dagger back? Okay, so let's plan this out. I think what I want to do is actually play Shrink to get set up more. If we play the Shrink, we cannot afford X. Okay, if we play an event like Sneak By, we could clear some threat. Yeah, there's no point playing Big Hands because we can't do damage to him because of the Cybernet enhancements. So if we Sneak By, we clear up all the threat here. We can recur it back, play X, he'll thwart from here, and that's it. Okay, yeah, not very impactful turns. So let's exhaust the Biokinetic Polymer Suit, generate a wild resource for an event. Resource to play Sneak By. Hero action, thwart, remove 3 from a scheme. Let's clear 3 from the main. And then we're going to exhaust Ms. Marvel for her effect to return a thwart event to her hand after we play it. This would be 3 resources when we play Professor X. Whenever you just play choose one, we pick the one to confuse the villain. X will thwart 3 from Hydra Prison. He'll take a consequential damage. And that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. Yeah, or no, we don't want to get this card right now. Yeah, because we could throw it out with Mockingbird, but I want to get a Red Dagger whenever we can actually play him or use him as a resource, and we can't do anything right now. Drawing back up to 5. Holding on to this other wiggle room here. Okay, it is Zola's turn. Okay, he's going to get a minion though. So he's going to add 1 threat to the main scheme. Then he adds a test counter. We discard 3 test counters when there's 3. We mill until we get a minion, and then we put it into play. Zola's mutate. Okay, let's check here because this guy has a 1 root effect. It says here, put that minion into play, engage with you, so that will not trigger the 1 reviewed, so that's fine. He just comes into play here. All right, Zola is going to activate against us. He's going to attack. X will block. Here's a boost. Shuffle Zola's mutate into the counter deck. Okay, so no boost icons, just 2 damage. Still enough to take out Professor X though. So shuffle up, and X is going to get taken out here. He's close to decking out, which is not great. Okay, then the minions are going to attack us. So Zola's mutate is going to hit us here. He has 3 attack. We're going to play Wiggle Room. So since we take 3 damage, we can prevent the 3 damage and draw a card. All right, and after he attacks, we discard the Cybernet enhancements. Yeah, okay, so that's gone. Then Zola's mutate is going to attack us here for 2. Do we just take it? 2 damage. How big is that? We could energy barrier it, but I'd rather save it. Yeah, we're just going to take the 2 damage. Bring us from 8 down to 6. And then we could deal 1 face down counter card, which is defensive program, attach them in with the most remaining hit points without a copy of this. So this guy already has this, so it gets this guy. They're both the same now. They both have guard and 7 life with a +2 hit points. All right, guys, it's back to our turn. Let's Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Okay, we could repurpose. I don't think I do, though. I feel I play Vivian just because I have a double for her, and that's just really high value. We could try to swap or clear off all the minions and then flip down. Can I do that and Vivian? We have no more setup cards in our hand. Pinpoint could be good here, but we don't have a double for him. We have one for Vivian with their power and all of us. So let's see. If I big hands, I can return it back. We big hands again. We most definitely need to big hands twice here, right? Darn. Okay, we don't have that much damage. So we can do 6. Pistol takes it out. We recur it back. We can do 4 the next time. This guy will still have 3 life left. I can attack with Mockingbird and Vivian and Pinpoint. But I can't play Pinpoint because we only play with the championship, which we only have in our hero form. So unless I draw another ally, there's not a good chance of me being... I think I have to play Pinpoint hero form. Flip down, we use Nakia to play Vivian. All right, that'll be the weird play. Okay, we're gonna use the biopolymer suit, generate a wild resource for an event. This would be a second resource. I don't want to repurpose here, I think. Or we could repurpose with Pinpoint. Nah, that's fine. Okay, to play Big Hands. Here, I should attack, do 4 damage to enemy. We're gonna exhaust and begin. Give the attack event +2 damage, so it's gonna do 6 damage to an enemy. But he's still alive because he has 7 life. We're gonna use Miss Marvel's effect, Kamala's effect, exhaust her, return the attack event back to your hand after you play it. And then we're going to, if I play it, oh man, I gotta use Pinpoint, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't have the resources. Okay, 2 resources here to play another Big Hands. We're gonna do 4 damage to enemy. We're gonna hit this guy, this time just for 4. Alright, we don't need a champion trait to play Vivian, so let's, oh wait a minute. Vivian will kill this guy. Vivian is awesome. Vivian's MVP, guys. This would be a double resource when paying for a basic card, so we can play Vivian. When she enters play, choose an attachment. So we're going to choose this attachment right here. Until the end of the round, its text box is blank. So the attached minion no longer has +2 hit points or a guard. So this guy only has 5 hit points until the end of the round. Vivian will swing for 1. That's 5 damage. Since he only has 5 hit points because this is blanked out, he's defeated. When he's defeated, the attachment will also get discarded with Zola's mutate. So Vivian just killed that minion for us. Okay, that's awesome. This minion still has 1 more hit point left. I don't think I worry about the main scheme. Let's just have Mockingbird swing for 1 and we can save the counters here. That'll take out Zola's mutate, should take consequent damage. So this guy's defeated with the 7 damage here as well. Alright, we got rid of both minions here. And then we have him confused. So I really want to flip. Let's check the advances here. Have we seen them? I don't feel like we've seen them. We've seen 1 advance, and how many mind rays? That's his activation card. 1, 2. We've seen 2 mind rays, and I mean, even if he flips a main scheme, I guess it's okay. So it's fine. I want to flip down, try to get a better thing. 5 cards left here, so we are going to deck out no matter what. Do I use my? Yeah, we can do it. We're going to flip down here. Let's use Teen Spirit. We mill from our deck until we get a Miss Marvel card. Oh, okay. Never mind. We should use this first. We deck out here, getting Bruno to our hand. And since we decked out, we could deal a face on a counter card. Alright, so not great, but we have a card in our hand that we can play here. We'll shuffle up our discard pile back into the deck now. And then we're also going to... Oh, we can't use Amir Khan because there's no cards in our discard pile. That's fine. Oh, man. Yeah, I should have used him first. Okay. Let's exhaust Nakia. That's alter ego action. We are an alter ego to reduce the cost of next card play by 1. Let's play Bruno here for free. And let's put our alter ego stuff on 1 area. Okay, so we have them here. And that is going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we got Bruno here. There's nothing to hold with him right now. All right, let's draw back up to our hand size here 6. I feel like we're making leeway. I would love Nick Fury or Moon Girl here. Okay, we got all the doubles, but nothing to really play with them now. All right, it is Zola's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to add a test counter. He's going to scheme, but we're an alter ego. The scheme won't go through because he's confused. We get dealt face on counter card. First one is a Reaver. When we searching counter deck and discard pile for copy of the cybernetic enhancements attachment and attach it to Murray Reese. So he has 3 attack. He can't take damage. 1 scheme +1 attack, so it's 3 and 3 life. Last encounter card, cut off guard. This card up or support your control. I think we just go for Bruno here, and we just try to get him back. We just get him back with Amir. We could discard the energy barrier. Actually, yeah, let's do that. We're gonna discard this energy barrier right here because I think I'm getting to the point in the game where I want to trigger Bruno's effect and have him hold cards for us. Okay. So that's going to end the villain phase. We can't do damage to him, but we can attack Zola. And Oh, we can get Red Dagger out actually. Okay, let's use Team Spirit here. Discard until you get a Miss Marvel card. Oh man, we always lose good cards like X. All right, we're gonna get Wiggle Room to our hand. These will get discarded. Let's go ahead and Mansion here. Draw a card. Let's go ahead and use Amir Khan. So we place a card from this card on the bottom of our deck. Let's get X at the bottom of our deck, and we can draw a card if we're an alter ego. Okay, let's Bruno here. We can exhaust him, attach a card to your hand face down underneath him. Let's get a repurpose here. We're going to start to accrue our stuff that we need for damage. Okay, so we got a card underneath Bruno here. All right, I think that's it for our alter ego stuff. No, let's exhaust Nakia to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. So whatever we play now is going to be reduced by 1. I can multi-talent it twice for sure. Man, I can't do damage to him, so that's kind of a waste. Do we just hit Zola? We'll take Retaliate. I could heal here. But multi-talented will also heal us, so I'd rather not. With so many resources is the thing. Let's do... We're going to flip up here. Oh wait, we have multi-talent to clear out the Hydra Prison. Okay, let's just flip up hero form. We are going to play our energy barrier. It's only 1 cost because we use Nakia's effect. So this would be a resource here to play the energy barrier. Comes in with 3 reflection counters. All right, so we got the energy barrier back. And then let's see what else we want to do here. Let's do the doubles here. Are not as good with multi-talented. So I think okay, we're going to use the polymer suit to generate a wild resource for an event. Let's declare it to be a physical. This would be a mental and an energy, so we can play multi-talented. We're going to overpay for it. But that's okay because we use at least 1 for this event, and we're overpaying the energy, so we still use 1 of each one. We're going to exhaust and begin. When you play attack event, it deals 2 more damage, so it's going to do 4 damage to Zola. That'll bring it from 14 down to 10. He's going to retaliate his back for 1. We draw it down to 5. We use a mental, so we remove 2 threat from a scheme. Let's take 2 off of here. Clear off the Hydra Prison. When the side scheme is defeated, it gets removed from the game, and we get Red Dagger back to our hand, right? Yeah. And then we can heal 2 because we use the energy, so we go up to 7. Then after playing this event, we're going to use Miss Marvel's effect, Morphogenetics, exhaust her, return the event back to your hand. So we got the multi-talented back again. And then if I play Red Dagger, I miscalculate and I cannot play multi-talented. So that's unfortunate. I think we just play Red Dagger at this point and hold on to this mental double. 3 resources here, so I can play Red Dagger. We should have just recovered. Well, we did our first damage to Zola, so that's kind of cool. We cannot hit this minion still. Red Dagger, when he's defeated, we can spend 2 resources of different types to do 2 damage to enemy, return back to your hand. Let's have him Thor for 2, clear off the main scheme. He'll take a consequential damage. That will end our turn. Let's ready back up here. Very slow game, guys. Apologize for that. Alter ego stuff. Ready and back up. Draw back up to our hands. That's a 5, holding on to both these cards here. I like the wiggle room here for the minion. Big hands. All right, big hands is good. Okay. Zola's turn, he's going to add 1 to the main. Then he adds a test counter. He's going to attack us. We are going to block here with Mockingbird. Same with a base of 2. Boost card up 2. 4 damage. Takes out Mockingbird. The minion's going to hit us here for 3. We're going to play a Wiggle Room. When you take an amount of damage, prevent 3 of it. So we take no damage and we can draw a card. Ooh, okay, that's perfect there. That's what we were hoping to get. Then after this guy attacks, we discard this card and now he can take damage. Face down a counter card is a side scheme, the Reavers. 5 threat, whoops, and a hazard. Man, 5 threats a lot. When defeated, whoever defeats the scheme discards from the encounter to get a Reaver minion and then review that minion. Okay, hopefully that doesn't deck out the encounter deck. Okay, it's back to our turn here. We have the Power Novelist and Moon Girl. So we can finally play her and do big stuff. Let's Avengers Mansion. Draw a card. Ooh, Nick Fury. Okay. Let's check here how many more multi-talenteds I have in the deck. We still got 1 more. So I want to use the Power Novelist for that. So we're just going to use Sneak By could be good. But we have so many allies right now. The allies can help us sort it out. I don't think I want the Sneak By. Yeah. We'll use 3 mental resources right here so I can play Moon Girl. Moon Girl says, play only if your identity has a champion genius trait. We have the champion trait. After you play from your hand, draw one card for each mental resource you use to pay for. We use 3, so we're drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. We got multi-talented. So let's have Vivian Thort for 2 from the Reavers. Drop this down to 3. She'll take consequential damage, get knocked out. So let me see. Whenever we want to defeat this guy first before we do this, so the Reavers don't trigger their teamwork ability. So we have to kill Murray Reese, and we probably do that with the multi-talented. And we can also play. No, we play Nick first. Draw cards. I think we'll get the resource that we need for multi-talented anyways. Let's do 4 resources here when paying for a basic card because the power novice is a double, so we can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one, pick the one to draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ooh, repurposes. I want to tuck them in. Let's do. We're going to exhaust the suit to generate a mental resource for an event. This would be a physical and a energy, so we can play multi-talented. Here, action attack. It's going to do 2 damage, remove 2 threat, and heal 2. So when it does the damage, we're going to embiggen it, so it does 4. Take out Murray Reese. We're going to heal 2. We go from 7 back up to 9, so getting healthy again. And remove 2 threat from the scheme. Let's take the side scheme off down to 1. All right, that's going to resolve that. Okay, so now we still have all of our basic activations. I don't think I need to recur it with Miss Marvel. Let's do. Actually, if I recur it, I could just play the big hands. Yeah, we're going to actually use Miss Marvel's effect more for genetics. If we play attack or defense event, we can return it back to your hand. Let's get both the time back in our hand. 2 resources to play big hands. Here, action attack, do 4 to enemy. We're going to hit Zola for 4. That'll bring him from 10 down to 6. He's going to retaliate. We're not going to energy barrier it, so we just take a damage off down to 8. All right, getting him down to some life here. Oh, I should have saved it for the minion because we're going to get a Reaver. That's fine. Okay, let's do Moon Girl, Thorts 2. Clears off the Reavers here. When a size game is defeated, we mill until we get a Reaver minion. And then we put it into play. And he's not a Reaver. Okay, we got a Reaver minion here. Zola's close to decking out, but not quite. Oh, this guy's toughness. Okay, and 5 life, so cannot take him out. What's his? He has a force to drop whenever he engages you. Take 1 indirect damage for each Reaver minion engaged with you. So he's only 1. We're gonna put indirect on Nick. Moon Girl would take 2 consequential damage for thwarting. Let's use our Plaza Pistol. Remove a counter, deal damage to enemy, knocks off its tough. Nick and Red Dagger will both swing for 2 each, so it's a total of 4 damage on Bonebreaker. And then they'll both take consequential damage. Alright, that's fine. We can energy barrier the last thing. Let's ready back up. Oops. And then draw back up to our hand size here of 5 in our hero form. I think we're pretty well set up here with all the allies. Alright, drawing back up to 5. Oh, I hate seeing that dead Queen Carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ooh, the Power Novelist could have played the Queen Carrier. But we can actually use it for the Plasma Pistol, which is really good. Okay, Zola's turn. Oh, we can get another minion. He's going to add 1 to the main, then he adds a test counter. When there's 3, we discard 3 counters. We mill from the encounter deck until we get a minion. No, okay, he's about to deck out. Okay, Oten Battle Servant comes in here with toughness. Alright. Alright. Okay, so we did that. Zola's going to attack us. Nick Fury will block the attack. This is his boost card. 0. So 2 damage takes out Nick Fury. Then, that's it. This guy's going to attack us here for 1. We're going to use our Energy Bear, prevent the 1 damage, and do that 1 damage to the enemy. We're going to hit it on Bonebreaker. That's his last life, so he's knocked out here. Thank you, Energy Barriers. And then this minion already attacked. He won't attack because he's defeated. We can delta face on counter card, which decks Zola out, so we get a permanent acceleration token on the main scheme. So we really got to get a move on here on Zola, but he just swarmed us with minions. So maybe I got to ignore the board control here and just gun for Zola. Not sure. All right, so shuffle it up. Counter card is Technological Enhancements in Site 1. Place 1 test counter in the main scheme. Okay, that doesn't do anything right now. All right, and then it is back to our turn here. All right, how many cards we have left? With 3 cards left in our deck. Did I get X here with Amir's effect? Professor X. He is in there. Can I Teen Spirit to try draw him up here and then get that flip? Let's first use a double resource when paying for a basic card, so we can play our plasma pistols. Second one comes in with 3 charge counters. It has restricted keywords, so we won't have 2 of them, but those are the 2 ones that we're gonna have. All right, then let's see here. I'm gonna count the amount of Kamala Khan cards that I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we have no more Kamala cards in our deck. So if we use our Team Spirit, we run out of cards in our deck. If I Americana card, we can force the one that we draw, but that doesn't help us out right now. I'm going to deck out here. I won't be able to play X for the Confuse on Zola, so we're not going to flip this turn. I could just let him advance the main scheme, to be honest, and we could try just, if he schemes to advance it and he gets a scheme activation, he won't pop the next main scheme. Yeah, he doesn't have enough threat removal. Yeah, I really want to put on damage right now. Yeah, let's go and do it. So we're gonna ignore the ultimate battle servant. He is tough. We're gonna use 2 resources here to play big hands. Here, action attack, do 4 to the enemy. We're gonna embiggen it, so it does 6. That will bring Zola from 6 down to 0. And that will knock him out, bring him over to his 3rd and final stage here, where he has retaliate 1, but with the official rulings from 1.6, he won't trade retaliate whenever he's defeated. He has 16 life here. He actually doesn't have that much health. And then each player searches the encounter and discard file for a minion and reviews it. So we gotta get our minion here. Let's do, I think we're gonna do the Berserk Mutate here. He's pretty chill, I feel like. He has 0 scheme 2 attack, but he has quick strike, so he's gonna hit his right now for 2. And I think what I wanna do is energy barrier that. Yeah, so he's gonna quick strike here for 2. We're gonna energy barrier to prevent 1 the damage. So we'll still take 1, and then we can put a damage on anyone that we want. I'm gonna Morphogenetics here to get the big hands back, because we can play it. Do I want to just gun on damage here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I can't kill him. I'm bringing him down to 5, guys. Is that worth it? Because will we die to these minions here by bringing down to 5? I think we should be okay. We gotta be careful though. Okay. All right. So he's gonna hit us here for 2. We're gonna have to deal with the minion, I think. Yeah, let's. Okay, so we use it. We remove the energy barrier. We're gonna prevent 1. We already took our 1 damage. We put 1 damage on anyone that we want. I think we put it on the. We're gonna put it on Berserk Mutate. So put a damage on him. Okay. Then we're gonna use Morphogenetics because we just played the big hand still, so we can exhaust this card, return the event back to our hand. We're gonna Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Then we're going to use our Bow Kinetic Suit to generate a wild resource for an event. This will be our resource to play the big hands. Here, I should attack you 4 to enemy. We're going to hit Zola for 4. That'll bring him down to 12. He's going to retaliate, hit his back for 1. We drop down to 6. Okay. And then wait a minute. If I ready up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Bruno could get me the repurpose, but it's not enough. Yeah, because I only have 1 repurpose here. This is a little bit worrisome. Maybe I shouldn't put the damage on him. I should put it on Ultimate Boss Server and maybe knock it out. Okay, 2 that goes on here. Zola schemes it out. We flip down. Or just stay in here for 6 life here. I think we flip down, guys. Not sure that's the best play, but I want to flip down, I think. Let's see, we draw into X. I don't need to draw into X. I need another repurpose would be good. You know what? We're gonna stay in hero form. It's too risky, I think. His schemes for 0. I shouldn't put damage on him. We are gonna flip down. F it. We're gonna get 2 encounter cards, so he could scheme twice. Just kidding. Yeah, we're not gonna flip down here. So we stay in hero form for sure. We don't have to worry about anything else here. Let's do a plasma pistol, I think. Remove it. Remove counter. Let's do a damage on this Berserk Mutate. And then that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to 5. We deck out, face down, and counter card. Shuffle the discard here back into deck. I should use a plasma pistol because I just drew into one. We draw 5 more cards here, or 3 more cards back up to our hands. That's a 5. Okay, hopefully we can try to get the kill here next turn. But we gotta take an onslaught here. But we do have allies to block for us, which is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, ooh, repurpose. So we have the kill here if we can survive. Okay, let's put my hand over here. So it is Zola's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main scheme. It goes up to 5. Then he's gonna add a test counter. There's 2. He's going to attack us with a base of 2. We're gonna block here with Moon Girl. As we spend 2 resources at the same time to do 2 damage to an enemy. Ooh, wait. I should have just... We're going to have Red Dagger. Wait, 2 resources of different types. Actually, that's not that good. Moon Girl's going to block here. He's hitting with a base of 2 plus a boost card of 2. 4 damage takes out Moon Girl. Then the minions here are gonna hit us. So I think we still have the energy barrier, this guy. So this guy's gonna hit us here for 1. We're gonna energy barrier to prevent the damage and put damage on someone else. We're gonna put a damage on Berserk Mutate. That will take him out. And then energy barriers are, this one's now gone. Okay, then Zola's gonna deal us 1 face on counter card for a total of 2. First one is defensive program, attach the minion with most remaining hit points. He has guard and +2 hit points. So it's 6 hit points now with the guard. And we also got neurological implants attached to minion. Okay, so it goes on Boss Servant here. It gets +2 more hit points. Okay, so that's going to end the encounter phase. So we have to kill the minion now because he has guard, and he has +2, so 8 hit points. He has 1, 2, 3, +1 attack here because of his own effect. So he has, yeah, I should have probably done some damage to the minion and worried about him because now he's really strong. So I got to do 8 damage to him. All right, it's back to our turn. Let's Mansion, draw a card. Multi-talented is the card that we need here. Let's do Plasma Pistol to ping off the tough. Okay, we may have to kill here thanks to this multi-talented. Then let's do, if I do this, I can do this for multi-talented. And then I could get it back. We just need the damage on it. So if I get it back here, we could play it again with another double. I'm not sure. Probably not, right? We only need to play it once. Okay, let's use the polymer suit to generate wild resource for an event. We're going to declare the wild here to be a energy. This would be 2 physicals to play multi-talented. So 3 costs. We use physicals energy, so we can heal 2 with the energy. And with the physical, we're going to do 2 damage to enemy, and Biggin will make it +2, so it's going to be 4 damage on the Ultimate Battle Serpent. And it still has 4 life left. Okay, then it's still our turn. We're going to use a double here to play our Plasma Pistol. Wait. I don't think I have to kill. I think we just flip here because I don't have to kill, which is unfortunate. If I okay, how do we kill this guy? Red Dagger's defeat, we can spend 2 resources different types to do 2 damage and return to your hand. So Red Dagger swings for 2. We can spend 2 resources, bring him back. He kills this guy. We play him back down. He does 1, 2. He does 1, 2 damage to Zola, brings him down to 10. We do 1, brings down to 9. We can repurpose, brings down to 6, repurpose again. And then I think we're short 1 damage. Yeah, I should have energy barrier paint. Yeah, I think we're short 1 damage with all the repurpose stuff. So we're gonna flip down and play X then. Yeah. All right, let's do. This guy schemes for 3. What the? How do we kill him? Is there a way to play X? Let's see. He swings for 2. I can Plasma Pistol. We can play X and Alter. Yeah, we just play X and Alter Ego. Okay, double resource here to play our Plasma Pistol. Oh, wait, sorry. Before we do that, we're going to use this Plasma Pistol, remove a counter. So it's gone now, and to do 1 damage to enemy. So I'll hit this guy for 1. And then, because we only have 2 Plasma Pistols in play because of the restricted keyword, we still use this double here to play this second Plasma Pistol. So it comes in with 3 counters. We're going to exhaust it, pinging our damage on the Ultimate Battle Servant. So he has 6 damage now, 2 life left. Red Dagger swings for 2, takes him out. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 8 total damage, right? So he is gone here, right? He has +2 hit points and guard, +2 hit points. Yeah, so we did 8. So he's defeated. Okay. Red dagger will take consequential damage, get knocked out. We're not going to trigger his effect. Then we are going to, should I just swing 2? Or should I just thwart a little tiny bit? We definitely want to flip down and play X. We want to hold the repurpose. So in Alter Ego here, I think we just thwart 1. X can do more thwarting for us though. Okay, we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to use our Teen Spirit, discard here until we get a Kamala card. We've got Wiggle Room, add to your hand. We're going to Amir Khan as Alter Ego action. Get any card, put it at the bottom of your deck. It doesn't matter, let's just get a double here. Put it at the bottom of the deck, and then we can draw a card as Alter Ego action. Then we could use Nakia to reduce the next card that we play this phase by 1. This would be 2 resources to play X, who's only 2 costs now. As a force response, when I play, choose one, pick the one to confuse the villain. So Zola is confused. X will thwart for 3 from the main, bring it near down. He'll take consequential damage, because the minion's going to scheme whatever minion that we get. And then we're going to use Bruno here as Alter Ego action to put a card from your hand face down underneath him. We're going to get a second repurpose here. That'll end our turn. We're going to ready back up. Okay. I think even if we get a guard minion, we should be good to go here to defeat Zola, hopefully. All right, we're going to draw back up to our hands. Let's hero 6. That Queen carrier. I'm not happy when I see it. We got a big hand, so we definitely have it. Zola's turn is going to add 2 to the main, 3 threat. Then he's going to add a test counter. When there are 3 counters, we discard them. We mill until we get a minion and reveal that minion. So we got Bone Breaker here. Teamwork Toughness. After he engages you as a force interrupt, take 1 indirect damage for each of your minion. He's only 1. Let's put on X. Zola schemes, but he's confused, so nothing happens. Bone Breaker is going to scheme for 1. Main scheme goes up to 4. Then we're dealt with face on counter card, which is defense programming. Oh man, attached to the minion here. And they gain +2 hit points and guard. So we have to go through him to get to Zola. But I thought I had Vivian. But I think we have the damage here. At the end of the round, if X is in play, he will get discarded. So X is now gone. All right, guys. It's back to our turn here. Let's do our big damage stuff. We're going to Teen Spirit. Let's just mill here until we get a Kamala Khan card. We got Sneak By. Then we're going to use Amir Khan's effect. Put any card in the bottom of your deck, or in discard pile, and then draw a card. Then we're going to Avengers Mansion. Let's draw another card. Then we're going to use Nakia as an Alter Ego action. The next card that we play is reduced by 1 cost. Okay, we're going to flip up here, hero form. We're going to exhaust a plasma pistol, remove a counter, ping off the tough from Bone Breaker. He has 7 life with the defensive programming right here. So how do we do 7 damage? We're going to let's do, we could play the energy barrier. So next card that we play is still reduced by 1 right now, right? So big hands is only 1 cost. The Bao Polymer Super generated wild resource, so we can play big hands, there's 1 cost, do 4 damage to an enemy. We're gonna exhaust and begin to give it +2, so it's gonna do 6 damage. Bonebreaker still has 1 hit point left. And then we don't need to use our thing here because we saw another big hands. Then let's use a double here when paying for a basic card. So we can play Ironheart. When she enters play from her hand, we can draw a card. Ooh, okay. Ironheart's going to swing for 1. We're going to take out Bonebreaker here. She'll take a consequential damage. So now that was 7 total damage. Yeah, with the 6 and then a 1. He's defeated. We don't have to worry about him anymore. All right, here is the big payout here with Miss Marvel. Let's do, I want to play the energy barrier. And then I want to multi-talented here. Yeah, okay, we're going to do 3 resources here so I can play multi-talented. We use 1 of each resource type, physical, mental, energy. So we can heal. Wait. Sorry, before we do that, guys, we're going to do it in different order. We're going to do 2 resources here to play our energy barrier. To come in with 3 reflection counters here. All right, that's going to prevent all the retaliate from Zola because I don't want to take retaliate. So we're going to do 3 resources now, the physical, mental, energy, play multi-talented. We're going to do all the effects. So since we use a physical, we're going to do 2 damage to Zola. That'll bring it from 12 down to 10. He's going to retaliate his back for 1. We're going to energy barrier it, prevent the damage, and do a damage back to him. Brings it down to 9. Remove 2 threat from his scheme, brings the main scheme down to 2. And a huge 2 from your identity, we go from 8 back up to our full life here of 10. Okay. All right, next we are going to use we're going to swing here for 1 on Zola. That'll bring him from 9 down to 8. He's going to retaliate his back for 1. We're going to prevent it with the energy barrier. So we hit in our damage to him. We're going to exhaust Bruno for his action here. So this is not an alter ego action. The second part is just a regular action, so we use it in hero form. Exhaust him, add up to 3 cards here to your hand. So we get both the repurpose back to our hand here. Only 2 cards, because it's up to 3. We're going to play repurpose. Discard tech upgrade control. Let's discard this plasma pistol. And then we can ready up your hero, choose Thor attack or defense. We're going to choose attack. So we get +2 to attack, which is equal to the cost of this card. So currently we have 3 attack here with this repurpose, and we're ready back up. We're going to swing here for 3 on Zola. That'll bring him from 7 down to 4. He's going to retaliate his back for 1. We're going to energy barrier, prevent that damage, and do a damage on him. So that'll bring him down to 3 life. And then we are still at full life here of 10 hit points. We're going to play the other repurpose here. Discard tech upgrade control. Let's discard this plasma pistol. We can ready up. We get +2 to chosen power until the end of the round. So now it's 3 + 2 is going to be 5 now. And then we're going to punch him here with a big hand for 5 damage on Zola, bringing him from 3 all the way down to 0. And yeah, there you go, guys. That is Zola on expert mode. I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. That was a pretty long game here in protection, but we got the repurpose combo off here at the very end. We're still able to keep the main scheme here on the first stage, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think Miss Marvel, she's okay. There's just a lot of setup that I feel like we need, and we really need to get access to Alter Ego and protection. That's just not the best aspect to do that, in my opinion. But the repurpose hits there at the end are pretty fun. But I don't know, the damage wasn't the craziest. Zola doesn't have that much health, but yeah, I think we just need. We never got down the thwarting one. I think it's called Shrink. But yeah, we ended up here with Ironheart Champion and Miss Marvel Champion. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Thank you so much once again to all the members of this channel. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.